Hello everyone, welcome to our online open studio with the Zeitz Museum. My name is Mandisa Ngqulana and I work for the Center of Arts Education. The Zeitz Museum is a museum of contemporary art in Africa in Cape Town. Today we're doing an activity inspired by the artist in the museum. His name is Kemang Wa Lehulere-inspired. Kemang uses different mediums such as drawing, video, installation, sculpture, and performance. His works is deeply rooted on topics like history, time, and education, and the role of artists in society. He's influenced by important South African artists, writers, and musicians. He's also influenced by his parents who were jazz musicians. Today, we are doing a scraperboard technique inspired by his chalkboard drawings. You will learn what is it and how you can use it in this video. Now, let's get to the making part. But first, I want to show you which materials you're going to need. You will need wax crayons. If you don't have wax crayons, you can use oil pastels. You might need a pair of scissors. You will need a piece of white cardboard or any stiff paper. This is going to be your surface. Now for your scraping or scratching tools, I'm using a Kebab stick, an ice lolly or ice cream stick, some matches, a paper fastener, or you can use anything hard and resistant with a sharp corner. Now to create this black background, you will need tempera or powdered paint. You're going to need some water and you will need paintbrushes. So now I want to show you some of my examples I created inspired by Kemang's chalkboard drawings. This first example talks about my relationship with nature and the effects of global warming in our environment, such as water, plants, and fish. This example is about shelter. What does it mean to have a home, especially now in the times of the lockdown and in winter season? This is about technology, my cell phone device, and my relationship with it. This last example is about my identity. It's a family tree. It talks about who am I and where do I come from. I will be focusing on the theme of home for the example that I will be creating. I want to show you how to create this blackboard technique. The scraperboard is created by putting down layers of wax crayon or oil pastels, covering it with black paint and then scratching through the dry paint layer to reveal what is underneath. Like Kemang's drawing, he sometimes scratches into the blackboard to reveal drawings in the background. Firstly, we're going to create our first layer using wax crayons or oil pastels. So now we've layered our first color, and you will notice there will be some shredding. What I use is I cut a piece of cardboard from here just to clean this shading off. So now I'm going to add another color. You can add as many colors as you would like. So I'm using this orange and I'll be going a different direction. So the pink was that direction. So I will start from this top going to that direction. And again, I'm sticking to using the edge of my pastel. Now that we have completed our color layers using oil pastels or wax crayons, I have other examples showing different ways of applying your color. You can have as many different colors as you want, or play with different techniques, or just a single color. We now want to make our paint mixture to cover the crayon layers. Remember to cover your table with some scrap paper or newspaper so that you don't make too much mess. I'm using this example that I have made before. To make the black layer, we use dry powder paint, add a little water to make a thick paint consistency. For the mixing, I'll be using this paintbrush. I will add a little water at a time until my paint is like a custard or porridge consistency. Consistency refers to the thickness or the runniness of your paint. Now that our paint is mixed, we want to cover the oil pastel layer with an even layer of black paint until we have covered the whole surface. Now that the black paint is dry, we will start scratching. But first, I want to show you which tools I have used for my examples. For this one, I've used the Kebab stick. The pointy part I've used for the finer details, and the back part I've used for the thicker areas. For this one, I've used those two, and for this one, I've used these two. You can play with your tools the way you want. There's no formula. Just be careful of the sharper objects. So now I'm going to start with my home. I hope you had fun today making works that are inspired by Kemang Wa Lehulere, and that you've enjoyed this scraperboard technique. This is my finished example. I've added details using chalk that express my feelings of home. Please put your works on our social media platform, on Facebook, on Instagram. Our information is below in the description box. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.